Hey guys, welcome back to Hatch's Hunt Reviews. Tonight, I'm up here at Horror Fields. Horror Fields holds a special place in my heart. Some of you know why. But tonight, I came through Horror Fields. It took forever to get through the line. It's packed. So Horror Fields this year has an option of, well, Horror Fields is advertising a full contact hunt. What does that mean? That means that the actors are allowed to grab you, to pull you aside, to put you in chairs and torture you, things like that. Yeah, it's pretty odd for a hunt. So, I guess it's part of the extreme hunt. I went through the hunt twice, one with a group who had glow stick necklaces. Glow stick necklaces mean the actor, you don't want to be touched. So I went through that group, and then I went through a group with people who didn't have glow sticks on. And the difference in this was 100%. When you go through with your glow stick necklace on, the actors are very tame and mild-mannered, and you get a typical haunted house show. And when you go through without the glow stick, it's no holds bar. I mean, these guys are grabbing at your feet, pulling you. I seen one guy, his shoe came off. They're grabbing you, trying to take you into the back, like in the back behind the scenes, not where the haunt is. And who knows what they do with you there. Luckily, I didn't get grabbed, but a few of my group did. One of our group got grabbed and ended up like sawed up, like cut up. Yeah, like from this doctor. It's something else. So this is a new concept amongst haunts, or at least that I know of. I mean, I know there's some extreme haunts, but one where you have two different types of shows, and they don't. They let you go through with a few people have glow sticks and a few don't, and the intensity is turned up much more if your whole group doesn't have glow sticks. But when you do have the glow sticks and a couple people don't, they go right after those people that don't have them. So I suggest no glow sticks, because the show was 100% better when talking about the actors. Now, let's talk about these actors. Man, I see a lot of returning faces every year at this haunt, and there's a reason for that. These guys are like family. Whenever you hear a haunt family, this haunt has it. I mean, I've seen characters that's been here since it's been open, and they completely change their character every year. And every year it's a different role, and they just nail it every time. Perfect actors. There's a few new faces that I didn't recognize, but not a lot. A lot of them is all returned. So the actors are top notch, and you know, that makes a big difference when you come to your home. It can be pretty as you want, but if your actors are not bringing it to life, then you know it's not as good. Let's talk about makeup and costumes. The makeup is wonderful. I did notice that there was a lot more mask used this year than there has been in previous years, but there's a reason for that. But the ones that do have the makeup, wow. All the way from the fluorescent and the 3D, like the makeup stands off their face, not just the walls sticking out, but like the makeup is coming off, to the like the butcher, like the gory makeup is just so intense, detailed. And this haunt showcases that, where you may have a silicone mask, which are beautiful. A lot of haunts put those silicone masks in the darkness. What's the point? You can't see it, right? But not this haunt. They showcase their makeup in bright areas. And then the ones who are not done so well, those are the ones that work in like the dark mazes. And that's, you know, that's the way it should be. I can't tell you how many haunts I go to and the beautiful $1,000, $1,500 silicone mask are in the dark. Yeah, that's whatever. But, so the costumes, Horror Fields started out as a cornfield, and so their character is Ichabod Nix, which is a scarecrow. Oh my God, these scarecrows here's costumes are amazing. They have so much detail in their costume, layers upon layers upon layers. It's like 145 degrees outside. I know these guys are burning up, but they're so dedicated. I mean, when it started out, there was like one scarecrow, and by the time we got to the back end, there was like 45. Swear, they were everywhere, coming out of the woodwork, coming out of the floors, over top. They were everywhere, and they were all beautiful. Now, I mentioned that there's a lot of masks being used this year, and when I say mask, I mean original. I did not see not one mask that you could buy at Walmart or Spirit or Halloween City or whatever Halloween store. These masks are all handmade, everything. And I mean some original stuff, from like this huge pumpkin head. Oh, it was so beautiful. To all these scarecrow masks. And man, whoever the guys are doing the mask for Horror Fields, talented, really talented. So as far as the length goes, man, it was a good 45 minutes to get through this haunt. And I went through the first time with a group who had the glow sticks on, and they were walking really slow, and they were using that to their advantage. It's like, ha, you can't touch me, so I'm going to do what I want to do. And it was almost like an hour to get through. And then the second group, which was being tormented the whole entire time, they flew through pretty fast. It was probably like 40 minutes. So it's a very long haunt as far as walkthrough goes. It compares to a lot of the others. So, you know, Horror Fields has got a great value for their ticket price. I'm going to say, I think this year is one of the best years yet. And the haunt is beautiful as far as the detail goes. I mean, every part of it, there is something on the walls. There's props in the floor, on the ceiling hanging down. I think I even seen like Super Mario Brothers blocks that you hit and coins pop. You know, what is that? Like video game stuff. That's cool. Something I've never seen. It was all in 3D. The haunt is beautiful. So much detail has went in, and then like, and see, being a veteran haunter, I can tell, like, if you've got a brand new 2x4 nailed up, you can see it's new. But if you've got a 6-7 year old 2x4 that's got fluorescent paint on it and black paint and 4 or 5 nails kind of bent over, so much character. This haunt has all of that. There's so much character in this haunt, just from the detail and the props. Like, wow, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna recommend coming up to Sawmills, North Carolina on 321 and go to Horror Fields. It's early in the season, so you got all season to get out here, see it. Something else. Also, if you're coming from Charlotte, Asheville area, whatever, there's 3 haunts right here. I went to Hallowed Grounds last night. Wonderful haunt. Come up here, hit these 2 in one night. There's a third one right down the road. If you can get them all 3 in one night, go for it, but most likely you can get about 2. Come out and see these guys. Support your local haunts. Hatchet from Hatchet's Haunt Reviews. We'll see you next time.